to reflect on and learn from previous challenges. So what I'm saying there is that just about any family business that's been around for a number of decades, there's been some kind of crisis or story of something that happened along the way. And often the younger members of the family aren't really aware of them. And, you know, dad and mom have tried to project an air of everything is always under control. And they haven't shared some of those darker sides of things where things almost went off the rails and they managed to bring them back. And sometimes this is a great opportunity to actually tell the kids who are old enough to understand, hey, we've had problems before and we've got through them. So that was number one. Number two was to co-create a pivot. So as things change now and you realize, oh my God, we got to change what we're going to do, it's probably a good idea to involve the different generations that are involved in the business in figuring that out together, as opposed to just the senior generation saying, now we're going to do this. Because as with anything with different generations, the more you involve the younger ones who are going to be involved more long-term, the better it is going to be. They're going to feel part of it and they're going to own it.
Right.
Another one is then bolster the family brand. There are all kinds of stories about businesses that are going into making PPE or hand sanitizer, things like that. They are doing these things for the right reasons. And long term, I think, especially in smaller communities, those kind of things are going to help the family brand that hopefully can last a long time coming out of this. Then I had surrender the baton, or at least part of it. I think there are probably some senior generation people that are looking at this and saying, oh my God, I was getting ready to retire in a few years. Now we're getting hit by this. I might be stuck here forever. And my hope for them is that they'll look at it a little bit differently and say, let's see which younger people here can sort of take some leadership roles and show what they've got. And then maybe it'll actually accelerate the move towards the exit for some of those. And then the last one is to re-emphasize family governance, to realize what isn't working and start to formalize or review certain things that the family could be doing in a more inclusive way.
Perfect. So that's a lot. I mean, and it's fun to be thinking about all these things. And these are great questions that if you're a family business looking at these things, I would just pull up that blog post and as a family be thinking about going through each of these things, because it's the stories, it's the conversation that we all remember and how we learn as we're doing things. And this is just a great framework, Steve. Thanks for putting that together.